What do you think about the perception of regionalism when it comes to parties, sectioning parties in Nigeria? Say, for instance, people are thinking, say, now that you've done your convention and the chairman has come from the South-South, the APC itself, the other party, the APC, is possibly going to come out with the president, and the Southwest is left with nothing.
No, the Southwest, we are talking of party positions now. We are purely taking, remember, there are other positions that are equally important. And each working committee position is important, but there will always be one head chairman. And the other key working positions equally distributed among the geopolitical zones of this country. And beside party, the main issue is government. When you work and form government, government is wide enough to accommodate every shade of interest in this country.
Okay, Senator Markarfi, what would the PDP look like now without the Southwest, as perceived by a lot of people who feel that the Southwest have been done by?
I keep on correcting this idea that without the Southwest. Let's go back to the results. The expected delegates from the South were close to 400. I believe the candidate from Southwest, I don't think he polled, I can't remember the figure exactly, 300 votes or thereabout. So, you see, even delegates in Southwest were not unanimous on a candidate from the Southwest. So it is not that Southwest is not part of this decision. Southwest is part and parcel of this decision. It could have been different if right from the beginning the Southwest had been more united, not at the tail end. Actually, when elections were about to commence, when indications emerged that they now had a consensus. And as I said earlier, when this information was being passed around, another aspirant was also going around, disagreeing with the fact that they had a consensus. And the mindset of PDP members, and we had been sounding this alarm to leaders in Southwest, whether this division, this internal division, this internal friction, these litigations, left, right, and center all over in Southwest was not helping their cause, and people are becoming concerned, and they don't want, a chairman that will be so engaged with internal litigations at home, left, right, and center. And they know those who are at the forefront, of these litigations, and they seem to be even taking a leading role in the campaign for this chairmanship. Naturally, people will become concerned.
Senator Markarfi.
And it's not that, people do not express this concern to leaders in the Southwest.
Okay, I asked a question.
It's unfortunate that, this matter was not dealt by them in good time. Okay,
I asked the question because there are different captions out there in the media, different opinions. I'll read out a couple of them. This one on The Guardian that says, Agbaje Olafesho urges new party leader to pacify the Southwest. Why is there a need to pacify the Southwest? Or this other one that says that the Southwest was punished for not voting Jonathan in 2015.
Well, first of all, Jonathan and President Buhari almost shared votes in Southwest. So it's not the issue that, Southwest did not vote for Jonathan. Let people go back and look at figures. So that allegation is not true. Secondly, I agree with the other aspirants that call for for them to be pacified politically and in any way, that PDP can. And PDP is determined to do that. And I believe those elected have been going around talking to those who contested and lost, or those who pulled out of the race, and also other party leaders. And the political landscape is wide, is very wide. The issues out there are very wide. As I said earlier, Southwest may end up, who knows, it's politics, with something they'll be much happier with than even having a national chairman of the party. Okay, so they should continue to be part of the family.
If you use the word pacify, which you have agreed to, then why do you need to pacify someone unless you offended him already?
Collective interest.
No, I said, why do you need to pacify someone unless you already offended the person?
No, it's natural. When you look for participate in politics and you lose, no matter the circumstances surrounding, why you lost, you feel aggrieved. It's natural. It's very, very natural. And in any case, in PDP, this is our principle, that any time conventions, end, the party goes around and talks to those who lost out. It's not now we're beginning it. We're only continuing with a tradition that has been with the party since its formation.
Well, the APC has been throwing jobs at the PDP on its convention. They say that from what they see in terms of the conduct of the convention, they are convinced that a leopard cannot change its spots. What's your response?
Well, you see, APC is not a leopard. That's why it keeps on changing its spots. It made promises and it's not fulfilling. It's changing. That is what we want, a chameleon. It's better you are known for what you are.